The record, I'm going to start doing this way more because it's, number one, it's a lot of fun, and number two, I actually feel like I'm talking to you guys. I don't do videos of like detailed information so much as I do of the cars. So, okay, so your three options at the end of every lease. Okay, you have three options. A is just turn the car in, bring it back to the dealership, hand a salesperson the keys and say this is a lease turn in, give them your last name, turn around and walk away and you're done. Okay, so that's option number one. If you have gone over your miles, they will penalize you if you do the drop off or if you do the turn in. Okay, so then option number two is to trade it. Your trade involves, it's the same thing as when you buy a car or when you do a normal financing deal. You're going to bring the car in, it's going to be appraised. They are going to compare that value with the residual, which is set in the very beginning of the lease. Like when we do the specific deal, I will be able to tell you exactly what that vehicle is going to be worth in 42 months and 42,000 miles. The bank sets that, or the lease company, the manufacturer, excuse me, sets that amount, and it cannot be altered, touched, or anything therefore or thereof during the duration of the lease. Okay, so option number one was turn it in. Option number two is to trade it. It happens just like a normal car deal where you bring it in, it's appraised, it's assessed a value, it's assigned a value, and then you pick out your new car and you sign the paperwork on the new car and you roll out, and the lease is over and you're in a new lease and everything is good. Okay, then the third option is to buy out your lease. So the residual that I just mentioned and the trading decision would be the same thing that you would go off of. We would call the lease company. They would tell us what the residual is and what you can finance or how much you would have to finance in order to purchase the vehicle. I would therefore then take a credit app from you. We would send it over to the bank, maybe even a different bank. It's just an amount of money that's going to be borrowed. All it is an amount. But like I said, the fact that it's set in the beginning is such a very important thing, because back in the old days, and that's where leases got bad names from, was back in the old days, the dealership could alter that residual, which we can't do that and haven't been able to do that in a very, very long time. And especially since I've been in the business, I mean, that's just... So anyway, long story short, we would finance the residual. You could finance it up to 5 years, 6 years, however long you wanted to finance it to get the payment where you wanted it to be, and boom, you're done. So you're buying your leased vehicle that you've had the entire time. It's exactly like a purchase, okay, essentially doing an 84-month or 96-month finance or purchase, except for the first few years of that, you have a reduced monthly payment because of the incentives that the lease provides. So anyway, I hope that clarifies a little bit more for you, and when we talk next time, I can give you more detail if you need it. So thanks.